Hey everybody, Sharon here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in 2064, read-only memories grabbing the Cardinal of Combat achievement. This can be done once you enter the Stardust Club in Chapter 1. So you're going to make your way over there. Once you get in past the bouncer, just go to the right of the bar and the dance floor. You will see this little arcade setup with this machine right here called Mega Phobetor. So make sure you start the game by interacting with it, scan your ID to play, and then the game is going to start off. So the game plays a lot like the shooting segment in Snatcher, where you control a cursor in a 3x3 grid and you're supposed to shoot bad guys. Now you're thinking to yourself probably to use the analog stick controls. However, since the controls weren't really ported that well to consoles, since this game was meant for mouse and keyboard, the analog stick doesn't work out too well. However, the game fortunately lets you use the D-pad, which is a lot better. So shoot the bottom orb to start the game. Now, believe it or not, the game is actually based in memorization. Since the enemy's patterns never change, you can just use this guide in order to practice. So, start in the center, get the first enemy. Second wave, get the power-up in the middle. Then you want to go upper right, bottom left. It's okay if you take a hit there, since you can get power-ups later on. Straight column in the middle, and then straight row in the middle. Then you are going to get two power-ups, left, right. Then start in the upper left, and then diagonal down. Upper right, and then start diagonal down. And then what you want to do is you want to get the one on the bottom, right, left. Then you want to get the power-up up there. You have the ghost, right, left, and then middle. Next up, you have a circle of enemies. Just shoot the power-up in the middle. That should clear them all out. Don't waste bullets trying to track each one of them down. Then you have the thing where you gotta do the columns. Start in the upper left and just zigzag your way around. Get the two power-ups, and then you have the first boss. Now, the boss will only appear if you have more than 50,000 points. If you do not have that, that's probably because you took one too many hits and it messed up your multiplier. So just try again and keep practicing that pattern. Alright, the boss will flash on and off, and you're supposed to hit him when he's solid. First one is going to be in the middle, second one is going to be on the right. Then you want to get him on the left. Start in the bottom right so you can get the power-up, hit him in the middle, and then get the power-up in the upper left. Then you have this part, which is quite possibly the hardest part in the game. I'm going to show this to you first in slow motion so you can get kind of a feel on how this is going to go. So, start by getting the power-up in the center right. Once you grab that, instead of going to the left to get the second power-up, go up to the upper right. You want to shoot the row of enemies going left. Now, the key to doing this correctly is to not spam. The reason for that is the gun will jam if you overfire. You also have a limited amount of ammo to use, so the key is to start on the right, and then you want to kind of shoot in a rhythm going to the left, and then back and forth, trying to get all the enemies. Try your best to stay in the top row and only go down to pick up either stragglers or a power-up. It's going to go by very quickly, however, you will take a lot of damage if you have any enemies get through. So once again, in real time. Alright, once you get past that part, the rest of the game is actually easy. You just have to deal with the boss fight. So just get him on the left, get the power-ups, get him on the right, then get him in the middle. After that, you have the two rows of enemies. Hopefully you have enough health to tank the first couple of hits. You probably need more than 3 health to get this done right. Next boss wave, get him in the middle, then the two power-ups. Then you have the ghost. There's just going to be 2. Then you have this part where you're going to get 2 boss heads. You need to figure out which one's the correct one. I'm pretty sure it's random, but whatever the case, you can get both of them by shooting really quickly. Then you have this part. The game will give you infinite ammo at this part, and all you have to do is just make sure you're one step ahead of him. He'll move around, and as long as you get enough shots on him before he can kill you, you will be good for the rest of the run. He should go down in this little cutscene, and you can enjoy yourself the achievement. So once the game ends, you get your score, and you'll get congratulated, and more importantly, you get some gamer score. There it is, 10 points, and that's all there is to it.